Hello. Wait, there we go. That's better. Hello. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I was feeling really cold to record a reading. I haven't felt cold to record something in a really long time, so this is obviously a pretty strong and special message. I haven't felt this awake in a really long time, and by awake I mean like aware, like aware. Maybe I've been feeling a bit like slumpy, if that's a word, sluggish the past few days, and today I feel really like, awake. If you are somebody who can have one, maybe a period is something that is resonating with you right now, as in menstruation is something that you may be resonating with right now. I also channeled a song original by Malcolm Todd. So if that's a song that you know, or if that's a song that means something to you, there you have it. Another channeled message I was feeling while I was meditating. I should probably write stuff down whenever I like meditate and channel. Hunger could be something for you. So feeling either like literally physically hungry, or hungry for something like a goal or something that you've been striving for. I'm also feeling I heard exposing yourself, not indecently, but like exposing who you are, the things you do, the things you're capable of doing, that kind of thing. I feel like I always have some sort of collective that has some sort of gift or something to showcase about themselves. So if any of those things resonate with you, great. I'm gonna do a collective reading. I have no clue what's gonna come out. Okay, I'm gonna use the Third Eye Tarot. This is my, I barely use this deck because I don't know why. I just barely use it. So I guess it's just a bit difficult for me to interpret kind of like messages on this deck. So actually another message could be something to do with difficulty. So difficulty in terms of a skill. So if you are doing some sort of skill or work that is generally perceived as difficult to do, I'm seeing a message of basically persevering through that or getting better at what you're doing. Okay, cool. Right. If you do read tarot, I'm hearing someone here might read tarot or might want to read tarot. I'm seeing like the knocking of the deck being significant in some way. Maybe you watch a tarot reader who knocks on their deck. Okay, I feel like everything I've been saying up until now has just been so random and just like signs. Maybe it's to help you to, see if this reading is for you, but I again have no clue what I'm gonna say or what message is gonna come out. So I guess we're just gonna do like a, what does my collective need to hear today or right now? What has been wanting to come out? Oh. Interesting. So far we have the Five of Wands, Six of Swords, and King of Cups. I already have a message. I want to get one more though, or three. That works. And then the Page of Swords in reverse. Am I taking reversals? Yeah, I am, apparently. Okay, I'm taking reversals. We also have the Emperor, Page of Wands, and Four of Swords in reverse. Oh, let's make this quick. I'm hungry. So, funnily enough, I did myself watch a reading this morning about like evil eye, people plotting against me or about me, something being done in secret. And I feel like that message is kind of filtering through here a bit. So the very first thing that came out was a Five of Wands, and that is making me think of conflict, some sort of disagreement. And then a Six of Swords is movement forward, moving on. So I'm definitely channeling, if you can, do a cord cutting ritual with somebody whom you had a disagreement with in the past, somebody whom you don't really gel well with. I'm also hearing that it could be a internal thing, so cutting cords with some sort of habit or persona, inwards persona of yourself that you don't really gel with anymore, doesn't serve you anymore. Knowing that you're an infinite being. Okay, that also reminds me, literally not too long ago, I had this epiphany, and I've had this epiphany before. Like, I've had many spiritual awakenings before, but this one I had again, where I was just thinking to myself, oh, I am everything. I am infinite. I am the things that I perceive, and the people and things that perceive me, they are me. That idea of the universe experiencing itself, everything I perceive being some sort of reflection of me. What's that saying by that philosopher whom I cannot remember his name? Your perception of me is a reflection of you. My reaction to you is a reflection of me. Something like that. Something close to that. I'm really hearing like it's a really strong message that whatever there is to do about your perception, that needs to be worked on. The way that you're perceiving yourself, the way that you're perceiving the outside world, as within, so without, as above, so below. If you can stomach horror, why am I speaking so American? Okay, something to do with America might be significant, but if you can stomach horror, is what I was saying, watch As Above, So Below, and also Dante's Inferno. You can read up on Dante's Inferno. It's really interesting. You may be someone who's really into esoteric things that aren't normally spoken about, things people would consider weird or like whoa, you're pretty eccentric. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? People may, like, whenever you say something, it may be perceived as like woo woo or like out there. I'm hearing if you have been a person who is like that, and you feel judged or misunderstood by the people who you have surrounded yourself by, I'm hearing that the people around you are going to change. I'm feeling this energy of acceptance, or acceptance from the people around you. So either the people themselves are going to change, like be completely replaced, or the people are going to be changed, like from within. 114 on the timer as I said that. Cool. So again, as I said, there is this need to release a certain personal perception or perception of things outside of you so that it actually serves you, and helps you serve your purpose. And working on that is going to help you become more confident and sovereign in your emotional body. I'm hearing you're going to be learning to trust yourself. You're going to be learning, or your inner child is going to learn to trust you. There's going to be way more comfortability in the person that you are and the person that you're becoming. Does that make sense? There's this very masculine energy that I'm feeling right now. It's also tying into the hungry feeling I was feeling of being very like headstrong and unwavering about the things that you want in your life. Spirit is really, really calling on you to gather your strength and to gather your conviction. Yeah, that word is ringing really, really strongly. That conviction, being extremely convicted about the things that you want for yourself and for the people around you. It's time to get serious. Is what I'm hearing. Definitely with the King of Cups and the Emperor here, it's this being in control of your emotions, but not dismissive of them. So it's not a thing of like you thinking because you throw your emotions off to the wayside that you have control over them. No, you need to become someone, if you aren't already, who experiences emotion and sees the value in them, whether they're good or they're bad. This kind of like transmutational energy of your emotions, and realizing that whatever you feel is a reflection of your inner world. And if it's something unsavory, you're able to sit with that emotion and process it and transmute it without judgment or fear of judging yourself. Maybe the thing that you need to let go, the perception of yourself, is judging yourself for being where you are right now, for having progressed as far as you have right now. And you may feel like you haven't done enough, but Spirit is telling me that I need to tell you that you have done a lot, and you need to be proud of yourself for that. But once you've learned to appreciate where you are now and be grateful for where you are now, you can't let yourself stagnate. Okay, you need to move forward, and you need to take the lessons that you have learned from your past experiences to be in control of who you are now and who you want to become. Okay? That message kind of flowed really easily out of me. So that's obviously something that resonates with someone. Again, with the Page of Wands here, and again, this energy I'm feeling of judging yourself. There may be this fear of you being judged for being a beginner or being an amateur as well. Something that you have been wanting to do for some while now. I'm feeling this fear of judgment, this fear of judgment from other people. So yeah, I did say in the beginning, judging yourself, but now there's also this fear of other people judging you. That needs to be let go. Okay. There's also like needing to get off your ass is what I heard verbatim. Needing to get off your ass and start moving forward and working towards something. Very important. Okay. Is that what I'm getting from this spread? Yeah. Definitely the energy of internal conflict is really strong. And I'm hearing you know what to do. Like, you know what to do. Like, in your intuition, in your gut, you know the actions that you need to take for you to feel better, for you to feel more comfortable in your own skin and more comfortable with the things that you want to do. The Four of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. You may be working towards some sort of stability with this project that I was feeling with the Page of Wands, that you feel like you would be judged for being a beginner with. It may be working towards some sort of stability, abundance. And I'm hearing you need to be doing it for yourself. Like, you need to be doing it for yourself. Because I'm hearing End of the Road by Boyz II Men. Although we've come to the end of the road. Why? Okay. Still I can't. It's unnatural. It belongs to me. I belong to you. This feeling of like reclamation. Okay, how do you want this to come out? All upright. Although we've come. The Chariot upright. I was saying this feeling of reclamation, of reclaiming your own self, of King of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of masculine energy here. Go getter. I'm feeling Doja Cat energy. Doja Cat is a very hardworking person in terms of her music career and her career in general. Like, she produces things of high quality. Like, her work ethic is crazy. So you may have felt some sort of connection with her as an artist. Maybe you are an artist, a creative, like I said. Damn, I've been shuffling forever. Could I get a card, please? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Clarify, what does my collective need to hear? Type shit. Three of Swords. I don't know if I was supposed to see that. But, okay. Okay. Five of Swords. the star. Okay. Okay. Nine of Cups. Okay. The Chariot is here. Like I said, baby girl, you need to move forward. You need to move forward and move on. Okay. Again, the King of Pentacles came out, just confirming again what I was saying about wanting to work on something or work on a project that's going to bring you stability and abundance. Something to do probably with your job or a hobby that you can monetize. Five of Swords. Why is it Five of Swords here? King of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of King energy. Like I said, this is a lot of masculine energy. Like a lot of masculine energy. Yeah, there's no time for you to be sitting around waiting for someone to save you, is what I'm hearing. Nobody can save you except for you. I'm also channeling one of my favorite songs, like one of the most influential songs of my life, is After the Storm by Kali Uchis and Tyler the Creator. And one of the lines in the song is so if you need a hero, please just look in the mirror. No one's gonna save you now, so you've got to save yourself. Like, it's tough to hear a message like that when you're in like the depths, like you're in the pits. 2 on the time as I said that. Like, it's tough. It's really tough. Trust me, I understand. I get it. I may be young, but I've been through a lot. Okay. It's really difficult to hear something like that, but at the same time, it's really encouraging because it gives you agency to know that, like, even if I'm in a slump, even if I'm in a really painful place right now, okay, that's why I saw the Three of Swords. Even if I'm in a really painful place right now and everything around me seems really dark, the walls are closing in, like, it's just not the nicest place to be in, and it feels hopeless. You end up reaching a point in that like grieving process or process where you're kind of processing your emotion. That was a lot of me saying process, but you know what I'm trying to say, where you realize, hey, I can kind of save myself here. Like, I can kind of lift myself out of the shit and be stronger for myself. And like I said again, it's this feeling of having your inner child feel like they can trust you and they can confide in you, and you end up, it becomes this really cyclical, almost symbiotic thing where you feel like you can trust yourself and you feel stronger and you can you do more things to prove to yourself that you are a strong person and that you are someone who can be reliable, and then it keeps stacking up and you end up feeling like the star at the end of this. You end up feeling like $1,000,000, you know. No, it's a lot of reflection, but like, yeah, you end up feeling like somebody who has a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. I mean, maybe somebody who needs to share that wisdom at some point, right? But right now, you need to gain that wisdom, okay? So don't be afraid to be a beginner. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there, even though you may feel imperfect or unfinished. I don't know where I read this, but it's something that is coming through right now, and it says, it's a quote that says, love isn't for the finished, it's for the becoming. So you deserve admiration and support and love, unconditional love, in the state that you are in right now. Okay, girl. Or boy. Or person. Okay. Personally, when I say girl, I mean it gender neutrally. I just say girl to everybody. Everybody's girl. Girl. Okay. So yeah. That's nice. That's a nice message. I don't know if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. Death, ego death. Like there's definitely an ego death that that's a strong message. There's definitely an ego death that has to happen with you, of realizing that, hey man, hey, you have to save yourself. Like, and I genuinely say that with so much love. Like, no one's out there to save you. Nobody's coming to light a fire up your ass to get you to work and love yourself and appreciate yourself and support yourself. You're gonna have to start from the ground up. But that's one of the most freeing things, is that you have a clean slate to work off of and to start with. Being a beginner is such a blessing, because you have no expectations on yourself. You shouldn't have any expectations on yourself as a beginner, as someone who's just starting out, because you're just starting out, right? Okay. And there really is, there's no room for failure, is what I'm hearing. If your goal is experience, is another thing I keep hearing. If your goal is experience, you can never fail. You can never fail. Yeah. I think that's all. I need to say. I feel like I felt like such a big sister giving that message. Like, I'm not a older sibling to anybody, but I felt really like having a sit down with you and just telling you, like, this is the tea about your situation. This is how it's going down for real. Okay? But I love you. I am wishing you the absolute best on your journey forward. You've got this. Okay? You have got this. Okay? I'm leaving you. So have a great day, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Stay blessed. Bye. Bye.